My name is Emma, and I'm 35 years old. For many years, my life was calm and peaceful. I had a loving husband, Peter, and two wonderful children, Jake and Lily. Everything seemed perfect. Until one day, everything changed. I met Peter when I was young. He was older than me, kind, smart, and caring. He had a stable job and a beautiful home, and I felt safe with him. We got married shortly after I finished school. Our wedding was everything I had dreamed of. I wore a white dress, and Peter looked dashing in his black suit. Everyone was happy for us, and I felt like the luckiest woman in the world. A few years into our marriage, we welcomed our two children, Jake, who's now 10, and Lily, who's 8. They became my joy, my purpose, and my life. Peter was not just a loving husband, but also a supportive partner. He encouraged me to learn and grow, especially when it came to managing our family business. "Emma, you must learn," he would say. "You need to know everything about our family business." I listened to him because he was wise, and I trusted him completely. One day, Peter told me he wasn't feeling well. "It's just my heart," he said, brushing it off. "I'm fine." But he wasn't fine. We had a big dinner with friends to celebrate a new business deal. Peter smiled and laughed, but as the night went on, he grew tired. His face turned red and he said, "I feel hot." Later that night, Peter's heart stopped. I called for help, but it was too late. He was gone. Losing Peter shattered me. My children cried, and I cried with them. For months, I stayed in bed, unable to face the world. One day, Lily came to me. Her eyes filled with tears. "Mom, please don't leave us too," she said. Her words gave me strength. I realized I couldn't fall apart, not when my children needed me. I started working hard, taking care of the family business and my children. But my heart felt empty. I missed Peter every single day. One day, while going through Peter's belongings, I found a letter he had written before he passed away. In it, he said, "Emma, you are strong. Don't let life take your smile. Live fully for yourself and the kids." His words stayed with me, a reminder of the love and strength he had always given me. 4 years passed, and I stayed away from men. I told myself I would never love again, but life had a surprise in store for me. I joined a hobby group to learn embroidery, hoping it would help me heal. There, I met a kind woman named Sarah. She introduced me to her brother, Alex. He was tall, strong, and had the kindest blue eyes I'd ever seen. He was 28, younger than me, and I immediately dismissed the idea of anything romantic. "He's too young," I thought. "He won't like me." But Alex surprised me. He was funny, sweet, and genuinely interested in getting to know me. One evening, he invited me for coffee. We talked for hours, sharing stories about our lives. I told him about Peter and my children, and he listened carefully. "I know it's hard for you," he said, "but I want to be here for you." I was afraid. What would people think? What about my children? What about Peter? But Alex was patient. He didn't rush me. Instead, he spent time with me, helped me with my work, and played with Jake and Lily. They adored him. "Mom, he's fun," Jake said one day, and Lily agreed. Alex made me feel alive again. For the first time in years, I felt happy. After a year, he said, "Emma, I love you. Let's live together." I felt nervous. "I can't forget Peter," I said. "I'm not asking you to forget him," Alex replied. "I just want to be part of your life." I thought about Peter's letter. He wanted me to be strong. He wanted me to be happy. One day, I sat down with Jake and Lily. "Alex will move in with us," I told them. They smiled. "That's great, Mom," Lily said. We moved to a new house, one big enough for all of us. Alex brought love and laughter into our home. He didn't try to replace Peter, but he brought new happiness into our lives. With him, I learned to laugh again, to love again, and to embrace the future. Now, I know that life can change. It can be hard, but it can also be beautiful. Peter will always be in my heart, but I also have room in my heart for Alex. Life is about love, family, and moving forward. If there's one thing I've learned from this journey, it's that life is full of surprises. Loss can break you, but it can also teach you how to rebuild. Love doesn't end with loss. It evolves, grows, and finds new ways to flourish. To anyone out there who's experienced loss, I want you to know this. It's okay to grieve, but it's also okay to love again. You deserve happiness, and it's never too late to find it. Life is about moving forward, one step at a time, with hope and love in your heart.